My people, this Labour Party matter, it be as it gets. Yes, everywhere scatter. Now, Papa don't come out and say, I am not the national chairman of Labour Party. Peter Obi and Alessoti and other people the other day, just less than 2 days here, they say they don't reform Labour Party. We still here say as they go, INEC go drop the new document, say they don't reform everything. INEC no open gate for them, allegedly. Now, Apapa say, both Peter Obi, both Abure, all of them step aside. I am now the Labour Party new chairman. So now so we all they do wuru for inside this kata of Labour Party, Abi, Peter Obi, Abure, Apapa, Labour Party, and all that. We will never see anything. But meanwhile, listen to what Apapa have to say here.
Now, to the crisis in the Labour Party, which has sent shockwaves through the party's support base. On Wednesday, a faction led by Peter Obi and Abia State Governor Alex Otti met to bring into effect the Supreme Court judgment that they claim throughout the regime of Julius Abure. They say that following the meeting in which they unanimously ratified the leadership of Senator Nenadi Usman and her National Caretaker Committee, a new direction is being forged. But a few hours later, in yet another twist, member Lamidi Apapa declared himself the acting national chairman of the party. He's set to unveil his leadership plans on Monday, that's April 14. Well, the self-proclaimed national chairman of the Labour Party, Lamidi Apapa, joins me now in the studio. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much
on Newsnight tonight. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Well, it does seem, from all indication, with you declaring yourself the national chairman of the Labour Party, that the Labour Party now has 3 factions. Am I correct? And which aspect of the Labour Party constitution empowers you to declare yourself the national chairman?
Well, thanks so much. At the beginning of the crisis, long time ago, when Abure was first asked to step aside by a federal court in Abuja, later he went to the appeal court. The appeal court lifted the ban. We've been going from one court to the other since that time, up to the Supreme Court level. I have a case at the Supreme Court even right now.
Oh.
Still on the leadership issue.
Another case?
Another case, still on leadership crisis. And when this judgment was given, the recent one, because I don't want to go into long stories.
Yeah, before you even go into the story, what are you praying, what's your prayer before the Supreme Court? What's your case before the Supreme Court?
The Supreme Court, the Edo ward suspension of Abure.
Okay.
Abure was suspended by his ward at the ward level.
Right.
And that led to the issue of restraining him from calling himself the chairman of the party. And something led to that. There was an allegation of wrongdoing and corruption, whatever. Yeah. And when I took over, the first thing I told those who call themselves stakeholders today was that nobody can claim to be the judge in his own case. Allow Abure to step aside. Let us investigate Abure. That time, the NSC, the OB, who is our principal, and the so-called stakeholders were backing him. And that time I was being blackmailed, that I've been sponsored, and so on and so forth. I keep on telling them, don't leave the real issue. Let us face the real issue. I'm happy today. The same story, the same song that I've been singing is what they are now singing today.
So you feel vindicated?
Yes. And I want the whole world to see it, what is happening today. I told them that this is what is going to happen at the end of the day. When you say you have a bad child, and an outsider claims that person to be a good child, at the end of the day, the whole world will see. We are all living witnesses today. Now,
so you're saying Abure is the bad child?
That time, because he was accused, yes.
What about now?
Even right now, I have never claimed that he's a good person. And I've never claimed he's a bad person. But my own problem is that I handle issues with merit.
Right.
If you are good today, I will say you are a good person. And if you are bad tomorrow, I will challenge you on that. That's my own lifestyle. And everybody know me for that. So why I'm saying this is because you're asking for where I derive my authority on this at this level.
Absolutely.
Yes. That authority, I want to cite the authority now.
Okay, very quickly.
Because when the Supreme Court judgment ruled against that Abure should not be called the national chairman of Labour Party, I have a copy of the Supreme Court judgment here. And Abure insisted that he's still the national chairman of the party. Then Madam NAIJA is also claiming that based on the meeting they held, that she's now the national caretaker chairman of the Labour Party.
Yes, so the 29-member.
Yes. I now said, among the three of us, if you have 1,000 people, and the 1,000 people are wrong, but it's only one person has authority, that person has authority is superior to others.
And you are the one that has the authority?
Yes, I have the authority. I will cite the authority now.
That,
I will cite the authority. I will cite
that is your Labour Party
constitution.
Which aspect of it?
Yes.
I mean, you can actually, I'm sure you know it, by heart.
Yes, 14. Yes. Article 14.
Article 14. What exactly does it say?
It's talking about if the national chairman of the party, for whatever reasons at all, is unable to perform his role as a chairman, the deputy chairman of the party takes over. It's automatic. I don't have to derive authority from anybody because the constitution has allowed me to do that. That's the function of a deputy national chairman. Unfortunately, among all the deputy national chairman, I happen to be the oldest. Okay. Among them, on the list of the hierarchy, I'm the next person to Abure.
So age is a factor too.
Oh, I'm not talking of age now.
Okay, because you said you're the oldest.
I'm talking of age and hierarchy at the hierarchy level.
Okay.
On the list of officers, I'm the next person to Abure, which means I am the closest person to him in rank and everything. So if he has any problem at all that warrants him to step aside, I'm the only person who can take over. It is clearly stated here.
And now you have stepped him aside.
I've stepped him.
Okay.
As the acting national chairman.
So how does that solve the crisis within the Labour Party? What exactly is even the crisis? What's this tussle over leadership about?
I think
because some who are observing from the outside, they are saying, just like you mentioned earlier, that maybe Lamidi Apapa is a spoiler. Maybe he's being influenced by external forces, and it's all about 2027 to further weaken opposition in a way that will help the sitting administration.
That is not true. That time when I was blackmailed, I challenged them that even if any of you can bring just an evidence, I will appreciate that. Up to today, they have not been able to bring one. Who is a liar among us?
So now that you have declared yourself the national chairman of the party, how does that resolve the crisis within the party? How are you going to go about resolving the issue? Are you, extending the olive branch to the Peter Obi, Alex Oti faction, or what exactly do you plan to do?
I intend to
What's
do
the way forward? What cause
are
you charting for the
I
party?
intend to do that because when the matter has been taken to court and the court said, go back and solve your problem, who solved the problem at all? The first thing we are going to contact is this constitution. And it is only me who can call that meeting. If I call them for a meeting and they believe in me, I think they should respond my invitation.
Are you aware that Alex Oti, Peter Obi, they've approached INEC, handed over the certified true copy from the Supreme Court to INEC, and INEC warmly welcomed them? Are you going to be approaching INEC for validation? It
doesn't matter, because I listened to what the INEC representative said, that INEC will maintain neutrality. Because right from the one when this case started, INEC has been privileged to know how to go about the cases. Our documents are with INEC. Everything that we are dealing with, they are all with INEC. So it's not a hidden matter.
Which particular documents now?
I am referring to the time when the Abure matter was taken to court.
Okay.
Up to today, our case at the Supreme Court level, in most cases, we inform INEC. They are aware.
Now, you're already calling a meeting on Monday where you plan that the same NWC as of 2022 will meet next week. That's Monday. What exactly are you going to be presenting?
Well, I don't know whether you have seen a copy of my address when I was making the declaration. I said one of the things that I intend to do,
Right,
that I think should make them believe that I am ready to save the party, in the sense that I'm not prepared to contest for office of the national chairman.
okay.
And I intend to stay for only 6 months. Thirdly, I intend to zone the national chairman of the party to the north. Because the man who died, Alhaji Salam, is from the north. And he stayed for a few months before he died. Ordinarily, we should allow them to produce the next chairman. And I've made this promise right from the
one Abure took over from.
Yes.
To finish his term.
Yes. I've been saying this on several occasions. That those who have my history, they will know that I'm a man of my word. I don't say something today and say another thing tomorrow. I'm unlike some politicians who will just tell you something white and later you find it to be black. That's not my own lifestyle.
Do you have the support of the larger Labour Party? Well, very quickly. 30
Well,
seconds.
I think I have, because the constitution backed me up.
Okay, so you're relying on the Constitution.
Yes.
Not Peter Obi, Alex Oti, Victor Ome, Professor Theon Dubako, Nenadi Usman,
At this
etc.
level, we are not talking about the crowd now.
All right.
We are
we'll
talking about the Constitution.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, guys. Una don't hear everything. It's very sad to see how Labour Party is currently going. You know, and they see everything that happen right now for Labour Party. Peter Obi is still determined to stay in Labour Party to recontest again in 2027 probably under Labour Party umbrella. To be honest, the way everything they go so, the way they take plan Labour Party, the way other satanic party take the support Abure to destroy Labour Party, if Peter Obi rule under Labour Party or come out to contest under Labour Party in 2027, Peter Obi will be severely hindered. Yes, some of you might not still also believe me now because I'm not doing a pastor. Yes, because the way Labour Party was designed, or rather have been designed, you know, by these satanic people and some of the people, cabals that you and I cannot see, there's no way Peter Obi will not have issue with Labour Party if he come out under Labour Party in 2027. That's my take. I might be wrong, I might be right, but that's my take. That's my own expression of opinionism. I would like to hear from you. What is your own take concerning this wuru where they say Labour Party? So, my people, now here now we drop the curtain. Thank you very much for your time with us. Please share our videos, like our videos, join us every day 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to put our voices together, pour out our plight together on our live broadcast. Take care and bye for now.